my name's Tracy Butler and I'm the Director of Links to Learning. Welcome back to Meet the Therapist, and today I'm delighted to introduce you to Rochelle Mutton, who's an occupational therapist based in Adelaide, South Australia. Rochelle had the wonderful opportunity of gaining experience overseas and has since returned to Adelaide to share that amazing knowledge with all the people in Adelaide. So Rochelle, thank you for joining us today and giving up your time to share your knowledge. Things are busy opening up a new practice. Can you give us a little bit of an idea of, where your journey's been with an OT, how long you've been an OT?
Absolutely. Thanks for having me, Tracy. So I've been an occupational therapist for a good 7 going on 8 years now. And my background started with working with children with more physical disabilities at Novita Children's Services. So a lot of your cerebral palsy, muscular dystrophy. But as soon as I got that whiff of sensory integration in private practice, my heart took me there. So since then, I've been working within that sort of sensory integration, sensory processing framework, and that actually took me overseas. So I was fortunate enough to be one of the 8 in 2015 to study at the University of Southern California, where it was really that neuroscience behind what do we do, how does the brain work, and why is it that we're getting the results that we're getting. So that then took me across to London, where I got to really implement that and see it with a completely diverse group of people as well, from people from all over Europe. So coming back home to Adelaide, it is home, and we've been back a year now, and it was really an exciting opportunity for me to be able to bring back all of the experience and turn it into a bit of a melting pot. And that's where Motivate Kids was really birthed from. We've been open for just a few weeks now, but we're really excited for the therapy and the support that we're able to provide and to really tailor that to our kids as well.
Fantastic. Yes, certainly the children of Adelaide only stand to gain from that wonderful experience that you have, because if the occupational therapist hasn't had adequate training on sensory integration, it's not something that they understand well and can therefore target well. I think there's quite a correlation there. Can you tell me when you first learned about sound therapy and what sort of benefits you can see in children when they access sound therapy?
Absolutely. So I first heard about it when I started working in private practice in Adelaide, but didn't start practicing it until London. And it was there that I was able to start to see the benefits for some of our different clients. So whether they were those kids that were diagnosed with autism spectrum disorder and they were having such challenges regulating themselves. I had one little boy that would just melt and be so present and so engaged when he did have the sound therapy on that his mum didn't want him not to ever have it on. So from that to a little boy who was so shy and quiet and reserved and some concerns about his learning, that when he was using the sound therapy, it was like a switch had turned on instantly. And I said to Mum, I wish we filmed that, because this little man, he had so much to share, but it was like there were just some blocks that he wasn't able to get that out. So I've definitely seen some really different changes with sound therapy, and every child does respond differently, but it is an amazing technique to explore. And if it is the right fit for your child, it could be that missing piece that allows the rest of the therapy to flow as well.
That's great, Rochelle, and I think that I'm certainly learning that you have extensive knowledge, because we're new to each other. What I'd like to do is to share your website with the families that are watching today. So here is Rochelle's website, www.motivatekids.com.au. Once you land here, you'll see down the side we have a menu, and one of the fabulous opportunities that Rochelle is giving parents is the ability to book a time to have a chat with her about their child to gain an understanding of how Rochelle can help you. So I encourage you to, take up that opportunity, click on that link and set yourself up for a conversation that may well lead to a big turnaround for your child and lead to better learning outcomes and a happier child. Thank you, Rochelle, for your time today. Really appreciate you giving it up. I know you're super busy, and I'm sure that the families that have been watching this really appreciate it as well.
Thank you so much, Tracy.